when Peter says, you are the Christ, he didn't even know what he was saying. But Jesus says, you blessed, Peter, because nobody could have told you to say that. Nobody in their right mind or even their wrong mind would have came up with that. If you just said that, Peter, that right there came from God. And so on that rock, you are Peter. His name was Simon. He reminded him his name is Peter, which means rock. And he says, and on that rock, I'm going to build my church. Now, there is some disagreement with Bible interpreters about whether Jesus was talking about Peter as the rock, you, Peter, the individual. I'm going to build my church on you, or is it the revelation that Peter was talking about? I don't care which one it is because I don't think it really matters, because if it was talking about Peter, which we know Peter was the first head of the church, if we were talking about Peter, it was not Peter because of the shoes he was wearing or the color of his robe or the length of his hair or where he was born or where he grew up. If it was Peter who Jesus singled out, it was because Peter had this revelation and this faith in Christ as the Messiah. So however you slice it, the primary point is Jesus saying, I am going to have a people. You see, not only am I the Messiah, I am going to build a Messianic community. I am going to start myself an ecclesia. And what you got to understand is that ecclesia was not like a very spiritual word. It was a very common word. They use this word in a lot of different Greek-speaking cultures. It would be like Jesus saying to you and me, we say, Jesus, you are the Christ. And Jesus says, you are blessed. And on that rock, I'm going to build my organization. It was that common of a word. Jesus is saying, I am going to designate a people for myself. I am going to call out, if you will, a people for myself. This ecclesia described called out ones. It was the people who a leader would assemble to himself.